crazy year, and I think something that'll help me feel a bit more stabilized again is setting some 2025 goals that are realistic, but not so specific that I'm moving through the world like a machine. I decided to share my three top goals, starting with number one. My first goal is to reconnect with myself. I've spent years in a long distance relationship with myself. If I could look back at my inner world, on one side of the planet, there's this version of me that goes to work. This version of me checks all the boxes by doing everything I'm supposed to do. She learns new skills, makes new connections, and is future focused. On the other side of the planet is the version of me as a creative. This version of me is an artist, develops tennis strategies on the court, and crafts elaborate stories through video games. This version of me stays connected to herself. She's grounded. I've been neglecting her. She feels so far away, and the more she wants to be with me, the more I withdraw from her. This year, I want to heal the relationship between these two parts of me. Instead of being so divided and far away, they need to have a stronger partnership for me to feel balanced. My second goal is to reconnect with others. My relationships usually sit on the back burner, maybe because I've spent so much time estranged from my creative side and too much time on work. I never really gave enough attention to other relationships until I feel lonely. I don't want to only tend to relationships when I feel a need to. In doing that, it seems like I'm devaluing these relationships. That's not the kind of friend I want to be. A part of my loneliness is definitely my fault. It's hard to make space for everyone when you can't seem to make space for yourself. But since I'll be working on reconnecting with myself, reconnecting with others should also be attainable. I'm less interested in connecting with others for work in the context of my yearly goal. I'm more interested in developing stable, meaningful relationships. My third goal for this year is to tell my truth. I mean this in the context of my art, mostly. I also mean it in the context of wherever people ask me for my opinions or want to know how I'm feeling. I've spent too many years trying to make myself smaller or more digestible out of fear. A part of that is because I've always wanted to be seen as someone with at least a modicum of intelligence. One part of that is a bit self gratifying, as I believe I have something to say. The other part is I fear that people constantly don't take me seriously. That makes it easy to doubt myself and, by extension, my worth. What I've really come to realize is it doesn't matter if I deliver my message while twerking down a pole or on a podium for a presidential candidate. There will always be someone who will denigrate what I say because I'm a black woman from the American South. That is the first lens people view me through. Because of that, going into the new year, I will say whatever I want, however I want, and I will mean exactly how I put it, regardless. So that brings me to my conclusion. I hope we can try to make this year as great as we possibly can, given the various circumstances throughout the world. Oh my God. Ugh. Goodbye.